do you mind filming this for me? Thank you so much. Today, I'm spending 24 hours in Melbourne, Australia with no money. Just a question for you. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question? I'm starting to get a little bit scared that I'm not going to find a place to stay tonight. So I basically wanted to do YouTube since I was learning my months of the year, which was in 8th grade. And I know that's super late, but that's not the point. And now, almost 10 years later, I'm committing to that kid's dream by doing the one thing that terrifies me most, doing this challenge in my home city. Running around Melbourne with a camera where I know heaps of people gives me so much anxiety.
But if you can't do this video, you can't do it because you're worried about what people think of you,
then I can't do it.
You're not going to make it on YouTube.
Yeah, I just need to go out there and do it. What scares me is, whether I like to admit it or not, I've always cared about what people think about me. And most of the people that I know are from Melbourne. I think that's why I haven't committed to YouTube in the past. So as Joe said, this is a test to see whether I've got what it takes to make it here on YouTube, and especially to do it in my hometown. And because I checked my bank account yesterday morning and there was only -$3, so this idea seemed very fitting. And we are off. Oh my God, it's hot today. What's the weather today? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. This will be another test today. It's gonna be boiling. The rules for the next 24 hours are simple. The challenge starts from 9 AM and finishes at 9 AM. All right, so the time is 9 AM. Let the challenge begin. Now begins the challenge of seeing if anyone wants to buy me lunch. So here's the thing. 7-Eleven's right there, and there are so many people around and I'm getting nervous to go and ask someone. The second rule is that I'm not allowed to spend any money. I can't buy food, water, coffee, or anything, and I don't have a place to sleep. I just have to do it, rip the band-aid off and go and ask someone. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to start it. Oh my God. The last rule is that I have to rely on strangers. I can't take anything from anyone that knows me. I'm gonna go and do it. Hey, excuse me, mate. I'm doing a challenge right now where I'm spending 24 hours in Melbourne with no money, just relying on the generosity of strangers. Yeah. If you wanted to buy me, if that's all right with you, that'd be amazing. Mate, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, that's a very good start. Just a question for you. Do you reckon I can ask you a question? As I'm doing a challenge where I'm spending 24 hours in Melbourne with no money, just relying on the generosity of strangers to get me across the line, like, you know, to eat and have water and everything like that. So I was wondering if there's any chance that you would get me a sandwich or anything that you could fork out.
I wish I could help you. I genuinely do not have any money right now, so I'm very sorry. Got some change.
Oh, mate, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Mate, thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. What's your name?
Braden.
Braden, okay. You pick it, dude. Oh, mate. Braden, superstar. Mate, thank you so much. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. See you, brother. Have a good one. I can eat. Thank you, Braden. After that beautiful sandwich, it very quickly became clear that I had chosen the wrong day to do this. I honestly don't think I could have picked a hotter day if I tried. Damn, it's hot. Anyway, so now with something in my stomach and $3 in my pocket, I wanted to check out the National Gallery of Victoria and the Botanical Gardens because, well, they're free. Beautiful, thank you. Let's go see this gallery. But when I got to the gallery, I immediately thought I was in the wrong place. We're allowed to be in here? Because there's no way I'm looking at this kind of art without paying a cent. Oh my God, just look at this. Look at this for size difference. These paintings are massive. So do you guys reckon the shots are worth it when I set the camera up and then walk in front of it? This is making me feel so insecure about the form of art that I create. Ooh, dragonfly. Well, these gardens are pretty botanical. All right, let's go. I'm kidding, I gotta get the camera first. I can't believe this is free. Hey fellas, do you reckon you could film something for me?
I don't think I know how to use a camera though. But
I can't tell you how hot it is. It's 35 degrees. Excuse me, do you mind if I can get a cup of water? Thank you so much. I think that a tram fare in Melbourne is $3. So I have enough coins just to buy myself a tram fare and we'll head over to St Kilda and we can go for some swims. So as I'm in the city and it's boiling hot, I thought that getting a tram to the beach would be a good idea. The vibes at the beach are surely popping off. So the plan is just to make some friends. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, topped up, ready to go. I can't even stress to you how hot it is right now. I'm sweating bullets. That water was 10 times better than the Macca's water. Confirmed, 100%. That was amazing. Let's go for a swim. As soon as I got out of the water, had a shower, immediately hot. So it's nearly 5 o'clock. To be honest, it's so hot that I'm extremely tired. My energy is just depleted. I haven't eaten that much. I've eaten one sandwich, so I need to find something to eat and I need to find some shelter. Let's see if I can find somewhere to sleep. Hey, do you reckon I could ask you a question? I'm making a film. It's 24 hours in Melbourne, spending no money, relying on the generosity of strangers. So I was wondering if there's any chance that it sounds crazy, but I could stay like on your couch or anything tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. No, I should ask my wife. Anything else apart from that?
I would love any sort of food. Don't worry if you can't.
And I might go to have some food to have together if you want. If you want to stay with us.
That would be awesome. What was your name?
Michele.
Michele?
Yes.
Jack.
Jack. Nice
Good to meet you. After speaking to Michele, he invited me to hang out with him and his friends after he buys me a sandwich from 7-Eleven. Thank you so much for this, mate. I just met Michele here and he's buying me a sandwich.
Yeah, I don't have kids, but I got someone to look after.
Wow. Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna have a crack.
Alright, Jack's about to have a go on the slack line. Maybe just give me a hand.
The foot! It does that!
Here we go. Yeah, wait.
I'm happy with that. That's a good first try.
Yeah, that was a good first
Couple more
try.
steps.
So what are you going to do now? What's the next step?
The next step is to find somewhere to stay tonight. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck, Jack. Good luck.
See you guys. Wow, what a lovely bunch of guys. Now, at this point, I was feeling confident that I was passing my test and the reason for doing this challenge. So it's now 6 at night and it's gonna start getting dark soon. I really need to find somewhere to stay. That's the only goal now. But the challenge was only just about to start. Hey mate, can I ask you a question? So I was wondering, I'm shooting a film at the moment where I am going 24 hours in Melbourne with no money, and so I'm relying on the generosity of strangers. And tonight I need to find some shelter. I was wondering if that's something you could help me with.
I'm really sorry.
No stress.
Already, I'm staying in the hostel actually for the minute.
Okay, wicked. Appreciate it. Thank you. It wasn't until I started asking the question that I realized how difficult the ask really is. It's getting really tough. I'm exhausted. We can do it. 100%. I believe in us. Spirit is still alive. Let's get it. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Hey guys, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Relying on the generosity of strangers. And the next step is to find somewhere to stay. Is finding somewhere to stay tonight. So I need to find shelter tonight. Is finding some shelter.
Ooh,
And
I'm in a
that's-
van.
Sorry, can't help you with that.
No stress.
I can't give you shelter in there.
We actually have a friend, so he's not here.
Oh, don't leave me, mate. I'm from Ballarat.
I need to speed ask and get myself some accommodation for the night. Oh man, getting no's is hard, but every no leads to a yes. My dad told me that, so it must be true. It's getting darker. I'm starting to get a little bit scared that I'm not going to find a place to stay tonight. I'm going to be staying on the beach. Oh, that can't happen. No, we're going to get someone. Do you mind if I ask you a question? So I'm making a film at the moment. The only thing I have to do now is find shelter. And I was wondering if that's something that you could help me with.
Oh, I can't have it. I'm staying at mate's house myself.
I don't have a place where you can stay, so...
Thank you. Oh, the darker it gets, the more the no hurts. 24 hours in Melbourne with no money. 24 hours, no money. 24 hours in Melbourne with no money. I'm just looking for shelter. Find shelter.
Yeah, bro, I don't have a gas. I'm only fresh off the plane myself, you know what I mean?
Like you would be...
I'm not going to be able to help you there whatsoever.
I know, man, I'm sorry.
The sun was almost gone. I was tired and hungry and defeated, so I dragged myself to the beach and had the energy for one more ask. Hey, gents, do you reckon I could ask you a question? So basically what I'm doing is I'm making a film about 24 hours in Melbourne, no money. Now the goal is to find some shelter for the night, which is the most bizarre thing to ask, but that's what I'm asking.
I will, but I kind of sheltering him at the moment. He's sleeping on my couch, so he's not really in his room.
So yeah, unfortunately he didn't have anywhere for me to stay. And at this point I was really disappointed that I might not finish the challenge. But as I look back on the day, I started to understand something. I was terrified to do this video. I didn't know what was going to happen, I didn't know where I was going to sleep, and I was super worried about shooting this in Melbourne. I had barely any sleep last night just because I kept thinking about this challenge and I'm so nervous about it. But the test I was doing wasn't about finishing this. It was just about doing it and having as much fun as I could. But yeah, I'm doing this to prove to myself that I can do this. Sometimes the idea of something seems a lot scarier than the thing itself, and things usually work out. So I think what's happening right now is this kind sir is looking to see if he can check me into a hostel. I can't believe you're doing that. That's so kind.
Check your email.
Oh my god. I couldn't believe it. He had bought me a $100 hostel stay.
If you come back and see me homeless now, you better look after me.
Dude, thank you so much. Boys, I'd say challenge complete. We all watched the sunset together and talked until dark, and I still couldn't believe that he has spent $100 so that I had a place to sleep. Thank you. I'm gonna go and check into that hostel. See you guys, thank you so much. Mission success. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a place to sleep. Got a bed, just had a shower. I really thought that we weren't going to get there towards the end. I'm blown away by the generosity of the people that I met today. It all works out. I'm sleeping. Let's go and have some breakfast. I saw the Fruit Loops and I'm like, that sugary goodness is too good to pass up.
Mate, how'd you go?
Well, I ended up, I had lots of 7-Eleven sandwiches, and
Yep.
I ended up staying at a hostel last night.
How'd you get into a hostel?
Someone bought me a hostel place to stay for $100.
Holy shit, dude. I'm so proud of you, dude. That's really, really, really sick, dude. That's unreal. You've done it, mate. I'll tell you what. I didn't think you had it in you.